Hi, welcome back to part two of the Mars Day for February 11th, 2025. We're going to get into the tarot here today. And we are circling around that Leo full moon that is exact on the 12th, which is Wednesday of this week. But remember, we can work with full moons the days before, the days after. So no pressure if the 12th doesn't work for you. We flow, we flow. Okay, so I'm going to take a minute to just ground my energy, call in my guides, the guides of those that are here in this space. This is a Patreon only reading specifically for the folks that drop into this container now or whenever. So pulling all of the timelines together now to receive the support and guidance that we need that is here to find you at the time that you're dropping in. Thanks so much for being here. I'm sending you so much love and grace. Feeling grateful today. How are you feeling? Just checking into what's coming up for you organically, taking a moment. If you need to pause here, always do that. Be with yourself, find yourself, call yourself in to receive the guidance and the messages that are here today. Maybe today you just need to hold yourself exactly where you are. Maybe today you need to release the pressure to know the answers. Maybe today your body wants more water. So again, take as much time and space as you need here to be with yourself, to meet yourself exactly where you are as we come in to the energy of the Leo full moon. Again, that full moon is exact tomorrow on the 12th. And we're just going to get a little bit of guidance. Today we're going to use the Pride Collaborative Tarot, feeling um, feeling very aligned today with the importance of community. So thank you for being part of my community in whatever way you're able to show up and be present. Bell hooks and many other elders and wise ones teach us the importance of community and healing and how that happens within community. Very rarely are we able to heal on our own. And this society that we find ourselves in really urges this individualism. So thank you for being open to the connection of this space and this community and any of the communities that you find yourself within. Okay. So again, just taking a moment to call in our guides and our highest selves that are here to witness and urge and guide us and hold us through this life, our greatest evolution in this journey, pulling all the timelines in. Thank you for being here. Today, we're going to take a look at a situation that is coming to fruition now, something that we can celebrate or begin to celebrate. We're going to take a moment to tap into what has shifted to make space for this revelation or this thing that's coming into fruition. We're also going to take a look at what we can celebrate in the light of this moon and what we can release in the light of this moon. So many different messages in each of the cards that comes up. So I invite you to take what resonates and leave the rest. I always post the cards on the Patreon only Instagram, which is at the Autistic Astrologer, and I can also send you a picture of the cards as well if you would like to meditate on them, journal about them, be with them in your own process, which I invite and encourage in whatever way feels accessible for you. Okay, got a little bit coming up here already. All right. So the jumpers that we have coming out are the Ten of Wands, the Death card, and the Nine of Wands. Recognizing the exhaustion, recognizing the weight that so many of us are carrying and have been carrying, just inviting in a very general invitation that you get to choose whether you want to opt in or opt out of, to release what no longer serves us, what no longer serves our present selves, our future selves, to release it, to allow for the transition, the shift, to trust the process and our loved ones, to recognize the resilience that we still have to tap into within and the support that we have around us. Putting up boundaries where necessary, to stop people pleasing, to stop allowing people to drain our energy, putting up our protective bubble and shield to continue to move through and navigate. Situation coming to fruition now. And we get the full card. We are on a new journey. We're coming into a new space. We talked about this the last new moon that we had, how we have all of this, that Aquarian energy. We still have that present here. The full card is this call. And the moment that we start this new journey after we've heard the call and we open up to it, and it takes us into this major space of unknown, and there's fear present, and there's old programming and conditioning that comes forward that we have to be with and we have to understand. How to make space for this revelation, we get the Five of Pentacles. This is about being with those old wounds, that old trauma, to find safety and security inside. It's being with those younger parts of ourselves. This is inner child work, to be in that unknown, to be in that uncertainty, to be activated and to be triggered, and to take the time to be with ourselves, to prioritize ourselves so that we can show up for other people. What can we celebrate in this time? Two of Cups. The Two of Cups can be our relationship with others. If there are other people, soul family, that you feel are supportive in your journey, celebrating those connections. If you don't feel that way, this could be your relationship with a guide, right? A deity. This can be your relationship with yourself, with your younger selves. These are those connections that sustain us. Celebrating those connections. Remember, I started this talking about the importance of community, of collaboration. And there are so many of us that feel unable to connect with community in physical space. And so, what is our support? What does our support look like from the planets, from our guides, from our ancestors, from deities, from energy sources, from plants, from animals? Each of these things, in my experience, opinion, and belief, hold energy, hold wisdom. And so, where can we celebrate and lean into the connections that we have, the support system that we have in place, where we are? And where can we call in more of that energy? If you can think of a connection that feels good for you, how can you open up to bring in more of that feeling? What does that feeling feel like for you? Does it feel like space, or does it feel like a hug? Does it feel like safety? Does it feel like you can take your mask off? Does it feel like you can be naked and authentic in that space? Does it feel calm? Does it feel clear? Does it feel like glitter? Does it feel like confetti? Does it feel like fireworks? Does it feel like, what does it feel like? What do you see? What do you sense when you tap into those connections? If you don't have those connections, if you can't think of a connection where you feel safe, pull in to your root chakra. Support your root chakra with a red ball of light filling your root chakra. Touch it in the back of your spine, right above your butt crack. That's that root energy chakra that holds our safety here in this material realm. How can you connect with that root chakra? How can you hold it, be with it, send it love? And then we can continue to unfold that personally for you. If you need support, please reach out. What we can celebrate under this energy, we get the Two of Cups. What are we able to release under this energy? And we get the Ace of Pentacles. This is our manifestation, right? What are we able to release in the light of this moon? We can release the pressure around scarcity, right? Releasing that scarcity mindset, that conditioning. We get the Five of Pentacles here, how to make space for this revolution, this revelation, and then the Ace of Pentacles and what to release under this. These are tied together. This is fears of the material realm, whatever that is for you, whatever makes you feel unsafe, unsecure, insecure, whatever words. How can we be with those wounds? How can we be with those parts of ourselves to open up to abundance, to open up to the call of the unknown, to the call to be bigger, to shine? Leo, full moon. This is about taking our light and spewing it out into the world. This is about recognizing that we are the center of the universe. I am, you are, we are. We hold that light within us. What is your inherited gift, your uniqueness? These planets in Aquarius. What is your unique space within the collective? This reminds me, I just relaunched the What Part Do I Play in the Revolution tarot spread that I made many years ago. It feels relevant again now. And so if you need support around that, let me know. But this energy, very much this call, we've heard the call, but there's uncertainty, there's fear, there's wounds from the past, from others, conditioning, etc., that we just need to unwind. And that's part of the process. How can we celebrate the connections that we have, the support that we have? How can we be that connection, that support in our own life? To release the wounding, to release the conditioning that we aren't worthy, that we aren't able, that we aren't safe, that there isn't enough. We live in a world that is abundant. The conditioning of the society we find ourselves in pushes individualism. It pushes scarcity mindset, that there isn't enough, that we have to take from others in order to have our own. Moving through that conditioning, unwinding that conditioning to come in to an abundant mindset, a space where things flow and move, releasing what no longer serves you around those traumas and those wounds of safety and survival and security and structure, stability. The Hanged Man, the Hanged One card on the bottom of the deck, indicating this is a moment of surrender and finding trust and faith and ourselves and the universe. Being in that space when you don't have clarity, right? The hanged man, the hanged one is a Neptunian card. So you may be wanting clarity and you don't have it. The invitation here is to drop out of the head and drop into the heart, to come into the body, to make space to receive the clarity. You're not going to find it here with this energy. You're going to find it here in the body, in the heart center. So being with yourself to unwind that process is the goal. Okay. One more time through a situation coming to fruition, we get the Fool card. How to make space for this revelation, we get the Five of Pentacles. What am I able to celebrate in the light of the moon? Two of Cups. What am I able to release under the light of the moon? Ace of Pentacles. The three cards that came up at the beginning that were jumper cards, the Ten of Wands, the Death card, Nine of Wands. Card on the bottom of the deck, the Hanged One. I will post these to the Patreon only Instagram. Again, that is at the Autistic Astrologer. If you need access, please let me know. If you want me to send these pictures to you directly, let me know that as well. And we will chat soon. Thank you so much. I'm sending you so much love. As always, happy Leo full moon. If you need support or grounding or additional clarity on anything that came up in this reading space or this container, please always feel free to reach out. I will hold the boundary on what needs a session or a reading, etc. Thank you for being here. I'm sending you so much love on this journey, and we will chat soon.